Hi everyone! So this is an older video, but I want to show it to you because it's important that you do these sort of things for your yard if you have one or for your home. Um, I did some winterizing, pruning, cleaning up, and it was before I fell off the ladder. So this was back on October 20th. Before I fell on Halloween afternoon backwards on the ladder. So everything you're about to see I did for free and or very frugally. So I hope you appreciate it and just use what you have and go from there. All right, you guys, enjoy the video. Hi guys, I just wanted to show you what I've been doing in the yard lately. I have so much work to do. So as you can see over here, all of these leaves need to be raked up. I need to empty that. I've got my tomato plants here. I've got to clean this fountain. Oh, this one I'm not really sure what to do. Yeah, because I have to get my arm up inside the fountain to work on the pump, and it's been stagnant for a while. So I keep putting fresh water. And look at these poor bees. I keep trying to fill this up for them. With fresh water, and I try to get some fresh water on these too, just so that, it's not disgusting for the animals, because they can get, this probably has amoebas in it, and I don't want to deal with that. Like if I have a cut on my arm, which I have lots of, that's a mosquito bite. I'm really allergic to them, and so I don't want to put my arm in here to fix it, so it's kind of a pain. And over here is where you can see I did a lot more work. There was a bunch of dried, I could hear the bees, dried weeds, tall, and I finally pulled those. I cut some sapling trees that were there. I keep hearing something. I think it's a squirrel. I filled that. Well, it was already pretty much full, but I added to it. I added to that. That's a yoga mat because I was killing off the grass right there, but I filled all of this up and I packed it down. I got all of the darn morning glories right here. This fence has got to go, but she does not want to pay for half of it, and it's like leaning. And this whole section right here is, I can pull it away. It's broken away from it, so I bungee corded it, and I put this in front. I'm gonna have to fix it and put a board all the way across on both top and bottom just to make it last for this winter. But I did cut my lemon tree. I got a lot of green lemons, and they'll turn color. Let me show you. So I got really a lot of work. So I pruned this as much as I could on this side and on this side, and this is what I need to prune, but I can't reach it. It's the dead stuff in it. There's lemons up by my room. I could literally get lemons out of my window. Yeah, that's all I did. I mean, that's all I could do right now. I did a lot, to be honest. Okay, this is that's a project that I'm going to be working on. See all this like debris, like leaves, I need to get all that up. This makes me so sad. I put the hose away. Oh yeah, it is a squirrel. I can hear him now. Let's see. My strawberries are doing great. Real good. And these are my tomatoes they're still producing, but not a whole heck of a lot, And I transplanted early spring, and it's gotten so big. I'm trying to trap the one possum. I cleaned this out a little bit, the shed. I put like Lysol in it, but I really need to pull everything out. So I threw some stuff away, but I need to pull the rest of it out and clean it. I'd like to hose it down before it gets cold. That way, that black thing right there. So this is all like yard stuff right here. I need to get rid of that jar, but that black thing is actually a heater for like animals, and so I always plug it in and I put it inside there on top of the tote, and they can lay on top of it and keep warm for the strays, you know. That was not very much, to be honest. And there's all these bowls because the different critters come. I cleaned this on top. I didn't get the other side, but this has been cleaned as far as like the hose was here. I do need to water my front porch. But this looks kind of messy right now. Just because, you know, it's that time of year with stuff and, you know, I've got little bowls everywhere. I gotta dump that one. And I'm feeding critters, but all the tomatoes are, you know, they get real leggy and ugly. So that's it. They're still producing, but not anything much right now. But I will get tomatoes through December, sometimes January. Yeah, so my yard is a mess. It's just a mess from, well, all my dad's stuff is here too. Okay, I had to get rid of the background noise. The airplane was so loud. Anyway, so please don't judge me. It is what it is. I have limited resources, and it's just me that works on the yard, the front and the back. So it is a lot of work, to be honest. All right, so I came inside to start working on some food. Now I have these in my freezer, the half and half, and I cut about a third off with like a bread knife, a serrated bread knife. And then I just melted it into this concoction that I'm about to show you. Now this was a delight. I had a little bit of dried mushrooms left over that I had purchased a while back, but I got some as a gift. Thank you, Malin. And I just rehydrated them. And then I'm making pasta. So I'm just like sauteing everything beforehand, and I put in, oh, this is from the food bank. It's actually really good spaghetti sauce. I use about half or 2/3. I think it's like half with the half and half. I'm just using it all up, everything that I have. And I believe I put onions in here too. There was a little bit of squash that I had, red bell pepper from my plant outside. And yeah, just sauteing it. Put, you know, just paprika, whatever you want to put in it. I put garlic powder, onion powder. All right, so this is just about done here. And then I had steamed or boiled the pasta with some frozen peas to get a little more veggies in there. And so here's the broth from the mushrooms. Nothing goes to waste in my house. Like, I end up drinking that. Here is this sauteing. It was really, really good. This lasted us for quite a while, actually, and had a lot of veggies in it. And I am using this Parmesan cheese from my friend Malin also. Here it is. I kind of just made a bowl at a time and mixed it all up. It was so delicious. Here's that mushroom broth. I drank probably about a third of it at a time, and it's just really good for you guys. And I'm so thankful that I had it. All right, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Look at these colors in the sky. I mean, honestly, it looked like pastel orange and then like fluorescent orange in some spots. Oh, it was gorgeous. Anyway, my point is all of this that I did today from in my yard was frugal. I was having a really bad day, I remember. I won't get into it, but the point is, like, it was really nice getting outside, working the fresh air, clearing my mind, getting things done, all for free. And then I was able to come inside and make an amazing meal and it was all with what I had. And I was very thankful for the things that were gifted to me and the things that I got from the food bank. So there are a lot of you out there that are struggling financially also. Get yourself to the food bank and just keep your head up and keep going. You may have obligations, you're married, you have children, you have an elderly parent that lives with you. Whatever your scenario is, you have obligations that you have to do. And just make sure that you take a little bit of time for yourself and to get things done so you feel accomplished and you're living to the best that you can with what you have. That's why I say if you need help, go to the food bank, because I wouldn't have eaten so well all week if I hadn't gone to the food bank and I had that stuff in my pantry. Plus, I did get some gifts from a dear friend, which made a huge difference. So, thank you. Thank you. And you know what? Just keep your head up. And things might look grim depending on what your situation is right now. But you know what? It's not always going to be that way. All right, you guys, see you later. Please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment.